You've probably noticed the small holes in the walls of your shower, the ones that let water drain away so you don't stand in a puddle. Most people assume those holes are just simple drainage, a straightforward engineering solution. But there's actually a much stranger reason they exist, and it has nothing to do with keeping your feet dry. Welcome to Simple Things Explained, where we take the habits, objects, and beliefs you've never once questioned and show you what's actually happening underneath them. Today, we're looking at shower pan drain holes and the unexpected pressure problem they're secretly solving. When you take a shower, water doesn't just flow downward. It also creates what's called a vapor seal underneath the shower pan. As water heats up, it releases steam that rises, and that steam wants to escape. But here's the thing. If the space under your shower pan becomes completely sealed with no air exchange, the steam and moisture get trapped. This creates a buildup of pressure and humidity that pushes against the floor, the walls, and the pan itself from underneath. Think of it like pressing a wet sponge against a wall and then covering it with plastic wrap. The water can't escape, so it just keeps accumulating underneath, creating force against the walls. So what's actually happening here? Those tiny holes are letting air in from under the house. They're equalizing the pressure. As steam builds up, it needs somewhere to go. The holes allow that pressure to release in fresh, drier air to circulate underneath the pan. Without them, the constant moisture and pressure would eventually cause the structure beneath your shower to rot. The concrete or wood supporting your bathroom floor would begin to deteriorate, because it's being constantly exposed to trapped moisture and the force of that pressure. Now you might be thinking, why not just seal the pan completely and let the water drain out the bottom? Well, water finds every tiny crack and gap. Even a perfectly sealed pan will eventually develop microscopic breaks from the weight, thermal expansion, and the constant pressure underneath. The holes aren't actually a flaw in the design. They're an intentional part of it. They're a pressure release valve. They're admitting defeat to moisture while protecting everything underneath by controlling where that moisture goes. Here's where it gets interesting. This is why older bathrooms sometimes develop that soft, spongy feeling on the floor a few years after a shower installation. The installer sealed the holes because they thought they were letting water through, not realizing those holes were preventing water from pooling underneath in the first place. By closing them, they turned a bathroom floor into a hidden moisture trap. So now when you step into your shower and that water starts pooling around your feet, you're not just standing in a puddle. You're standing in the middle of a carefully engineered compromise. Those holes are working underneath to keep your house from slowly drowning from the inside out, 1 millimeter of vapor at a time. If this changed the way you think about your shower, hit that like button and subscribe to Simple Things Explained for more everyday things hiding surprising explanations. Thanks for watching.